Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Nick Creates. My name is Nick and in this episode we're gonna bring this drawing to life. The drawing was sent in by Shell. Hi Nick, I'm loving all your work so far. So I thought I'd put you to the test and design this little guy for you to bring to life. His name is Adamson and I tried to put a mixture of textures in there. Can't wait to see the finished look. Well Shell, me neither, so let's get photoshopping. There we are in Photoshop. We have this beautiful drawing of this bird. It looks a bit of a punk bird, like the necklace with the spikes. Nice tattoo of a skull, the jeans, nice winter boots, and this is what looks like a mohawk. I have this feeling it's going to be really disturbing, but we are going to give it a bash, of course. As we start, we are going to lighten up the drawing. For this, I'll just use curves. And not too much, just a little bit. There we go, that will do. And I was thinking for the bird, for the wings, because it's a bird, so I thought white would be cool. Of course, we have to edit this in the shape of the actual wing, but yeah, I think that would look great. Actually, we'll just start with masking the wing. It doesn't have to be as precise because, you know, we're gonna edit the whole shebang and make it look way better than it is right now. Let's continue with the mask. We're going to mask the whole outer area except for where the actual wings are. There we go, that looks beautiful. Of course, for the tattoo, we're gonna make it black, but we'll do that in a little bit. As for now, I'm going to duplicate this layer and move it, because we are going to use the same wing for the other side. Going to get a little bit more feather for this one as well, so it doesn't look the same. We want a little bit difference between the two wings. For this, we're gonna warp it as well. Doesn't have to be as neat. There we go, two beautiful wings for this bird. I think we can use the same picture and use the lower part of his body for his body. So, because it's just for the body itself. Maybe duplicate it in a bit. Let me rotate this and set this towards there. I don't want the black parts on because I want to make the shadows myself. So I'm going to try to keep that out as much as possible. I'll duplicate the layer and then we're going to draw the line where the jeans are supposed to be. Keep the outline a bit thicker for at least the body bit, not the outside, because I want to overlap the jacket. There we go. For the jacket, I need to look for a nice I was thinking a denim jacket, so I found this awesome denim jacket that I could use. I think that would look really well. I'm gonna have to cut off a little bit here, make it a bit shorter, but that's okay. That is okay. There we go. Get as much of as possible. We'll higher this as well. See, 40 maybe, because we want to get rid of all the everything actually, except for the jacket. So of course we're gonna use the eraser as well to get rid of this, but okay, that will do. We'll start with one side first and then we get the other side. Okay, I'm going to cut the other side off of this one and put that in a separate layer. Usually with denim, it doesn't matter as much if it's not neat on the sides because it gives this extra punky look that we want. So, all right. So for his collar or the necklace or whatever you want to call it, I found this one that looks really cool. I do not like the top ring here, so I am going to have to remove that. This is gonna take a long time, so I'll see you in a bit. All right, there we go. That was way more work than I expected, but we got there in the end. Let's get this one around his neck. That is starting to look really good. Looks awesome. Of course, there's no shadows yet, so I might do some shadows right now, actually. For this, we add some exposure, set it to black. Just slight shadows underneath. And I think for this one we can use a little bit of shadow too, just to make it get loose from the actual body. As for the wings, I'm going to leave that for a minute because I do not know where the light source is coming from yet. Alright, for his jeans, maybe we can use some tartan. Quick side note, if you want your drawing to be brought to life, send it to the email down below. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and most importantly, press that bell to stay up to date with my latest videos. Enjoy the rest of this video. Now I found a nice women's jeans tartan. Of course, again, we're not gonna use any of that, except for the bum area. So for this, I'll just use the razor for most of it. What I will do before I remove any is I'm going to liquefy the edges. I might have made a little mistake because it's still a bit too high up. So there. I'll do it once more. Quickly set him to chicken drawn 40%. And then we'll just increase the whole general bits for him. There we go. And I think it would be fun to keep his legs as white as feathers. Or make it tartan. Make it like a little jeans. I think it would be funnier to make little jeans, make little feathers, but jeans will also be good. So I think I am going to go for jeans. So I'll just use the lower bit of her legs, because we do not need that much. And then add some exposure, some shadows to it. Starting to look really good, guys. I like what it's going, and this head is going to be really weird, especially the beak, but it's okay. We'll make what we can make and make it as fun as possible, right? That will do for now. We don't want to do too much just yet. Maybe his neck we can do a bit and a bit as well. But let's just continue with the head. Okay, so I looked for a feather ball, but that looks really odd. So I'm not going to do that. I have this one here. We will use this bit for his head. I'm going to use mask for the rest because his hair is a bit weird, but we can work with that, I think. And then for this, it's going to overlap anyway, so it doesn't matter for now. I'm going to use this beak. But since the drawing is all around, I have to probably copy this a lot. We want the top one to be as normal as possible. I think, if that's still possible even. Duplicate this one for the bottom bit. Of course, for the bottom bit we need to remove this. And then we're going to duplicate this one once more. And I'm going to remove this bit. And here's where puppet worm comes in. Edit, puppet worm. Okay, this is not gonna work out as I hoped it would have. So what we'll do instead is make a few duplicates. Edit, puppet warp. Okay, this looks so weird, guys. Might have to get this to be fixed itself. For this, I want to try the content aware fill. See if that works out. A little bit, I guess. Blur it a little bit so the lines are not as hard. It's a weird picture anyway, so doesn't really matter. Alright, so I duplicated the beak and I made it a little bit higher. Gonna change this a little bit too. And the reason for that is because I'm going to make this one shadowy. Okay, and then for the exposure, we're going to, of course, not make it as big, as dark. But we're going to make it dark. I'm going to do the same for him, make an exposure layer. I think he is a little bit too bright for the rest of his body, so I'm going to see if with a little bit of exposure, that looks decent. I have no, with the eyes, where is his head? His eyes are big and round. Maybe we can get some nice eyeball. So I found this nice eyeball there that we could use. They are quite creepy. The only thing is I do not need the shadow underneath. Duplicate it and put it there once more. Think that will do. Like I said, I merged them for a minute and I put them on the top because we need his head back on. Maybe we can fix it with a bit shadow. Let's add some shadow to it. 20 and 20. There. Make a bit shadows. And of course, we need to make shadows in the head as well. So where is the head? Add some shadows around the eye as well. And as for the eye, we want to add more shadows. That is one weird looking duck. Oh, we forgot the mohawk, so I need hair. So for the mohawk, I found this beautiful sir, and I will be using his mohawk in this video. Thank you very much, sir, for having an awesome haircut. I will be borrowing it for my video. There we go. And for this one, we need a little bit less hard edges. Down to the face we go, because we need to add some shadows once more. I got this for his boot, which looks quite alright. And then for his other leg, I got the same one, bit of a different angle. And of course this one has to be shaped. Mirrored, sorry. Now if that doesn't look awesome, I don't know what does. Bala bing, bala boom. I'm forgetting one more thing on his wing. And I'm going to add that right now. I should really give these things a name. I'm always trying to find which one is which. Wings, there we go. I might have screwed up a little bit. So what I'm going to do instead is I will move this one. And I'm going to select the tattoo. Doesn't have to be perfect. Might have to remove a few more things, like this bit here. There we go, the nice tattoo. And the boots are a bit off as from the original drawing, but I think it looks better this way. But I think we have our drawing complete. Let's create a nice smart object of our character so we can focus on the background and start doing the light. There we go. I think this would be cool for a background for our chicken. Although these neons here, I want to make them maybe blue or pink. Since the background is probably gonna take a long time, let's get ready for some speed art. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, the final result of Adamson the duck. I know, I said chicken, but it's a duck. I'm happy with the results, and I can't wait to start on my next project. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and if you want your drawing to be drawn, you know what to do. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.